there's this guy, he has a farm. And this farm has been around for generations and generations and generations. We're talking about his daddy did it, his great-granddaddy did it, his granddaddy's granddaddy had this farm, right? And this particular year, it's not working out. Like, it's so bad that nothing is happening. So, you know, for the sake of the, you know, the farm, you know, just the history behind it, he wants to keep it going. He's like, you know, I can't do this. All the pressure's on me to keep this farm going. So finally it gets so bad, he's like, you know, his kids and everything, he got to provide. So he said, I'm just going to go for bankruptcy. I'm just going, that's it, I'm done. So as soon as he goes to quit, he goes to the door. When he goes to the door, he finds 3 men standing there with suits on. He's like, what's going on? Y'all already here to shut me down? I was coming to you. So what was up? And he says, they said, well, we came to your farmland because we feel that you have oil under your land. So the guy says, well, what you want to do? He said, I want to drill. Come on in, come on in. He said, I want to drill. I want to drill on your land, and if we find oil, we'll give you a percentage of whatever we find, all right? So he lets them drill, and in the first day, they find over $1 million worth of oil in the first day. Understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking about oil, I'm talking about you. Talking about you. There was something hidden beneath the surface that he didn't even know was there. He was trying to do somebody else's dream. And it was great what his parents did. It worked for them. It's great what the people that did before us, it worked for them. But what's going to work for you? What's going to work for you? What's hidden beneath the surface? And there's another thing that I want to give you. Sometimes what you want to do in life may come from a perfect stranger. It didn't come from his mom. His grandma didn't call him. His sister didn't come over the house and say, hey, man, you ever thought there might be oil in there? That's why nothing's growing. That's not what happened. A total stranger. No opportunity wasted. So I want to give you this principle, and I need you to write it down. Principle, understand what your mind is capable of. You have a subconscious mind, you have a conscious mind. Anybody heard that before? Anybody heard that before? Awesome, I'm glad. I get to tell y'all something, all right? The subconscious mind is in, let's say that's in the back, and your conscious mind is in the front. Your conscious mind is like a bouncer. It's in the, you know, bouncer that's standing outside the venue, and he not letting nobody in. Your conscious mind is saying, this guy got red shoes on, I ain't really with it. You get what I'm saying? So, but your subconscious mind is irrational. It has no limits, it has no boundaries, it's the universe. It's not the sky's the limit. The limit's the sky. There's nothing. It's whatever you let in. If you let in that you know that you're black and you'll never be nothing, then that's what your subconscious mind says. Yep, got it. That's what it does. So what I want you to understand is everything I'm about to tell you, your mind can either accept, neglect, or reject. It's totally up to you. What I'm here to do is my part. I'm just following my purpose. All right? I leave out here and I get to be Maestro Turner. What are you going to do? Don't look at that video and say, oh, that's cool, that's great what he did. No. Look at it and be like, that's me, man. I can do that. I can do that, for real. If we looking at J and B and we looking at Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and all these people saying, man, they're awesome. No, you should see a reflection. 2 feet, 2 shoes. Unless I got 3, then you can look at me and say, he's something. Right now, I'm just a person following my purpose. I found it, and I'm after it. And there's nothing that can stop me. My fingers wiggle because I make them wiggle. Same principle goes with me going after a record with Kendrick Lamar. The same principle goes with me at life. There's nothing I can't do. If I tell you I'm about to fly, you might as well go on outside and wait. Dead serious. There's an expiration date on every single opportunity that you will have. An expiration date. If you are in 11th grade, you need to get your SATs done as soon as you leave out of here. Choke somebody, grab somebody, sit in your sleeping bag outside of the school and be like, I need my SAT. Because there's an expiration date on you applying to college, on you doing whatever. If you want, man, anybody here play ball? Any ballers in here? Anybody play? What grade you in? Ninth grade? Ball. I mean, no, never mind. You know what? Yeah, you know, I probably could just go and sign up for the draft right now. No. You never heard that success story. That would be something for the ages. Guy at 25 wakes up and enters the draft and gets signed to the Lakers. Never happened. At the risk of being negative, I don't think that will ever happen. The LeBrons, they bron in that 13. Jordan was sleep. Jordan used to talk about how he would sleep with the basketball in his hand. He would sleep with it like that, gone. And he said in the bed while he was falling asleep, he would go like this and practice his form on his foul shot. And he said he would throw it straight up in the air and catch it. Straight up in the air, MJ, your royal airness. Started 6 years old. I mean, who you are to become, you are now becoming. And if you keep doing what you always done, you'll keep getting what you always got. Y'all follow me? This real, y'all. This life or death. I did so bad, I failed the 6th grade, y'all. 4 Fs. I ain't perfect. Nothing perfect about me. I failed the 6th grade, dog. Everybody else got their degree in 13 years, in 12 years. I got mine in 13. You know, it took me 13 years to get my high school thing. 13 years, you know. I'm the only one driving in 11th grade and 10th grade. I'm driving. It's the 12th grade year. I'm 19. So if you haven't even failed yet, you ahead of me. So we already know who's gonna be on this screen in the next couple of years, right? We already know who's gonna be on the next couple of years. Y'all ahead of me. If you haven't failed, you're already ahead of me. On top of that, diagnosed with ADHD, not being able to focus. I gotta tell her in the back, I gotta tell her, look, can you stop, make sure there's no talking in the back. I'm not being Hollywood, I will lose focus. If somebody come in there and start talking, I forget what I was saying. Squirrel, there's a squirrel. I got that from Joy. So understand what I'm saying, no opportunity wasted.